guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we get to take a look at a brand new mold from Epic Bait Molds. Super excited about this one. It's one I've thought they've been missing in the lineup for a long time. And that is a bigger realistic craw. And we have one here today. They have this in a 3 cavity and a 6 cavity at the current time. But this is the 3.4 inch Glory Craw. And it looks amazing. I cannot wait to shoot this mold. But take a look at that. I'll get you some better looks at it here under the light. And we'll do some B-roll with it. But definitely a mold that we've been missing in the lineup for a while. As far as colors go, today we're going to shoot this in a few different colors. I've got some brand new stuff from 8-Bit Baits we're going to be checking out. I found 2 jars of flake and powder that we're going to mix together, and they are going to look amazing together from what I can tell. I think they're going to complement each other really nicely, so we're going to try that out. And I have a couple other colors mixed up that I think will work pretty good in this. So let's get some B-roll done, let's get some plastic hot, and let's see how epic this mold really is. Here's the first color. This is a very nice color, very natural looking color. It's got some highlights in it, got some red flake in it, and I am a big fan of this. I'm going to be throwing this color a lot. So the reason I'm not giving you this recipe is because even if I gave it to you, you probably wouldn't be able to make this. The stuff that I have is for testing, and I don't know that it's available anywhere on the market, so that's just something to keep in mind. I'm not hiding it from you. It's just even if I gave it to you, it probably wouldn't help you a lot. But let's move on to doing another color. So this is going to be the only color that I mixed today, and this is going to be with the new 8-bit stuff. This is Siren Scales, and if you look at that, you can kind of get the gist of the colors there. And if you look over here, I think this Vice City is going to pair very well with that. Look at the 2 lids here. That is going to be a good combination, I think. We're going to add a little bit of black for background, as we normally do with this powder. We'll do about 3 drops of this black real quick, just like so. A little bit of mix in. Now we're going to take our spoon and get a little bit of this powder out. Put some of that powder in there. Drizzle this over the top and give it a nice blend. That's looking pretty good. Probably didn't have to use quite that much powder, but I think it's going to be just fine. Now that we have the Vice City in, I'll show you the part number for this real quick. That is the part number there. Here we go. We're going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to tap this in real easy. See if we can be gentle here. And I'm going to try to use all this up. I'm going to try not to reheat any of this. I'm just going to try to use it all up. There we go. That is kind of cool. I may add a touch of flake to this, just as something different. These would be more ideal for skin pouring, but I'm going to throw them in here just to add some texture and see what it does. I'm going to add a touch of this silver flake in here just to offset some of this. Let's see here. Add some of this small 0.015 flake from Bait Plastics here. I'm just going to stir this up. Okay, that is pretty nice. I actually like the larger flakes in there, so we'll just see what that looks like as we get ready to do an injection here. But you can see that is absolutely beautiful for color-wise. Let's do some injections and see what it looks like. So here is that Vice City and Siren scale combo. You can see some of those bigger chunks of that stuff coming through in there. I like it. It's random. I know it's probably not intended for a bait this size, probably more for a skin pour, but you have to realize that things in nature are not even. They're not always symmetrical. So when you can give yourself a little bit of variety, I feel like it looks a little more natural. But that's just my opinion, and you proceed however you wish. But that is kind of what I think about it, and it is a nice way to get some randomness without having to try to figure out a different way to do that. So this is a real simple recipe. This is my typical motor oil blend with a drop of red and then some of the indoor powder from 8-Bit Baits. So just gives it a little bit of contrast, and it's something a little different. But that is another color option that will be available. So here's a bonus color. I wasn't planning on filming this. I was just making some with some leftover pucks I had from the 8-Bit Bait collection, where I mixed 2 powders and then just added some flake. But yeah, that is kind of something different, and I hope you guys do enjoy the little bit of a bonus. So I've shot this mold quite a few times while I've been out here filming. Overall, extremely pleased with it. It's been an amazing mold, super high quality, just like you would expect from Epic. I haven't had to reject any baits out of the batches that I've done tonight, and I'm going to have some 6-packs available on my store. There'll be a link in the description below, and you can pick up some 6-packs for some samples if you want to sample this bait yourself before you make the decision on whether or not you want to buy the mold. So definitely check that out if that's something that interests you. I know a lot of you guys like being able to get your hands on a set of baits from them before you end up ordering the mold. So that option is available if you are interested. But yeah, overall, very pleased. We've needed this in the lineup for a long time now, and I'm excited to see that it's finally here. So that's kind of a first impressions, hands-on with the 3.4-inch Glory Craw from Epic Bait Molds. It's been an amazing mold. It's been an absolute joy to shoot here on the channel, and I can't wait to do it with some more colors, some more profiles, maybe do a dual injection laminate, and just play with it, see what kind of results we can get out of it. It's definitely going to be in the upcoming videos. It is easily one of my favorite molds that I've had so far. It's a mold that I've felt like we've been missing for a long time. We've been needing a bigger craw. I was hoping it would be something realistic, and this is pretty realistic. The rigging options on this are going to be great. You know, we have Ned rig options, Texas rig options. We can throw this on the back of a flipping jig, which is something that I'll probably be doing with it quite a bit. And I even may throw it on the back of my chatterbaits. Sometimes I throw a craw on the back of my chatterbaits, and I can get a few bites out of it doing that way too. It's been a great mold. If you want to check out this mold, I'll leave a link in the description to Epic Bait Molds. You can head on down there and pick up this mold for yourself. It is released, as you probably know. If you want to use any of the 8-bit powders that I used here, or any of the other 8-bit powders that I use in all my other videos, you can head on down in the description. There'll be a link to 8-bit's website. You can check out what they got. They have some phenomenal stuff, and I have no problem backing them here on the channel. Everything I've used has been really good. So definitely check that out. If you want some 6-packs of these baits, I'll leave a link in the description to my Etsy store, and you can pick up some sample packs before you buy this mold for yourself. All that money also gets to come back in and support the channel. I have a test tank now that I am about to put in here, so we'll have it's not very big, but we'll have a small test tank so we can at least see, you know, on Ned rigs how things stand up if we're drop shotting, what that looks like, and maybe some Texas rig, just some basic rigging things. We'll be able to check out what it looks like in the water, and that will be a really nice addition to the channel. It'll open up some opportunities, and I think you guys will like that a lot. So until next time, like and subscribe. Stay up to date with all the other videos. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.